What's going on, guys? This is Joel here from Slander, and I'm back again with a new tutorial. So in the last video we learned all about the major and the minor scale and the chords to the scales. And in this video it's all about solving the issue of not making a cool melody, and I will show you today a little trick to improve that and to make better melodies and to kind of force a melody out of your head. So I hope you guys like it and you learn something. So let's dive straight in this tutorial. So we are right now inside of Logic X, and I'm going to create a new piano patch, and now I'm going to show you what I aimed for. So the technique is really simple. We're just going to make a simple rhythm pattern, like that. So, as you can see, it's quite similar, this part and that part. I will come back in a minute to that, because you don't have to change much in your melody when it comes to rhythm. You have the first bar, which is a rhythm, and another bar which is a quite different rhythm, the third bar which is the first rhythm but another melody maybe, and the fourth bar which is your way home, kind of, where you change the rhythm completely. So this is what it sounds like now. So really basic, and as you can see, I did it on A minor. So we're doing it in the A minor scale, but first we have to change the tempo to 126 BPM. Sorry, I didn't change that. So, and now it's really simple. We're just going to drag some notes randomly. Well, let's say not randomly, because this is a minor chord, what we are doing right now. And we're staying up here, then we're going to do the half step relationship here, we're staying here, we're going up and more up. So this is what I came up with in a minute. So let's change that. Well, this note doesn't fit. Yeah, doesn't matter. And now what I'm usually doing is I highlight everything by holding Command A, and I'm going to add a bit of swing to the sound. What swing basically means is it gives that human feel to the melody, that it's not perfectly on grid, so you can really imagine a pianist playing that melody right now. And it's a really cool technique, and it's a really groovy kind of trick to make the track more interesting, and you will see the difference between now and then as we are playing it now. And now we're going to add the swing. I'm usually going for the C or the D. I'm now going for the D, and as you might saw, the notes changed a bit. And yeah, you will hear that. This is what it sounds like now. You'll perfectly hear it on these two notes, because they are in there. Those are 16th notes, and they are like in the swing. So they're all 16th notes, but they're like after each other in the 16th note length. So what we're doing now is we're going to close that, this is basically what the trick is all about. Just write a rhythm pattern and then go completely crazy with your ideas, going up and down. Try the other way around. Try to reverse melodies. Probably it turns out really cool. And now what you can do is just, for example, drag in a Serum or something. I'm just going for a preset. I'll take the Elote. So can take the future bounce lead, and now it sounds completely different. But it's still a bit boring, and what I'm always doing is I add a kickstart on the melody as a sound design tool, and it just gives it a bit more like not more groove, even more groove if it's possible. Yeah, it gives more groove. And of course it's already sidechained. This is really cool. Normally you use sidechain for ducking the melody out of the way for the kick, so that the kick, when the kick hits, that there's nothing left that might interfere with the kick. And but as a sound design tool, the sidechain is also really nice. So probably you won't even notice the difference when you put the sidechain on another sidechain, but in my opinion it really makes a subtle difference. I'm usually doing it for when I'm producing future bass, for example. I'm doing the classic way of compression, of sidechain compression with a compressor and a ghost kick. I will show that in another tutorial. And I put the kickstart on top of that, but in another groove. I had like half a bar, I think, in the future bass ones, and now we're going with 1/4. It's the 4 to the floor. And yeah, this is what it sounds like now. And this is what it sounds like when we add that sidechain. As you might have noticed, the tones get ducked down, and it gives like a really cool groove because all the notes that are not in that duck here, as you can see, this is the volume, and this is where it goes lower and it goes higher. And sometimes you see in the waveform when it hits here, yeah, that the tones are like on different velocities, and this is what makes that trick really cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. It's just a really simple one. I don't have the time at the moment to do vlogs, but I'm trying to do that as much as I can. But I hope that these tutorials are worth the time I spent, and I hope you guys learned something. We see you soon. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos about us, our music, and our lives. So we see you on So that was it for the tutorial. We hope you have a wonderful day, and we see you guys in the next video on Saturday.